Hey everybody, Max Aita here, head coach of Team Juggernaut Weightlifting. I'm going to give you my 4 favorite tips for improving your jerk. So the first one's going to be perfecting the start position. The 2 biggest keys here are that he's keeping his body weight mid-foot. He wants to balance that pressure in between the toe and the heel. We don't want the weight way far back on his heel or way far forward on his toe. The second key point is that we want his hips to remain in the same plane over his foot as he dips. So in order to do that, he's going to set his hips back just a tiny bit, maybe a ½ inch, keeping pressure in the midfoot. This, combined with his elbows being a little bit forward and up, bar sitting across his chest, provides him a perfect start position to get a great dip and drive. My second tip for the jerk is perfecting the dip and drive. We want to make sure that when you dip and drive, you have a smooth start and a checkmark-like drive. So we want that turnaround at the bottom of the dip to be really quick and abrupt so that you can get a great drive and use some of the oscillation of the barbell to help augment the height of the bar. Body weight midfoot, hips are set back. He's going to initiate that dip smoothly so that he breaks at the knee and hip and descends perfectly vertically. When he hits the bottom of the dip, we want an abrupt stop and a sharp turnaround, giving the bar as much velocity as he can. What we want to try to avoid is a really slow, almost U-shaped dip where he dips down and there's a long time before he actually stops and turns around. That'll kill your power and eliminate your ability to drive the bar high enough. My third favorite tip for the jerk is fixing your footwork. We want to make sure that when you split in the jerk, you're planting your feet in the right order and in the right place. So the first thing we want to do is get our back foot down before our front foot, which allows us to anchor our feet in a great split position and then continue into lockout with the arms. So one of the best drills for this is the stepping jerk balance. David's going to get set with the bar on his chest and he's going to slowly move through each position and perfect each movement. So the first thing he's going to do is dip and then gently drive the bar, step back with the back foot and plant it before he stomps his front foot down and locks out his arm at the same time. He's going to go through this drill slowly so that he can perfect the order of operations. He wants to make sure he's teaching himself back foot down first, front foot and lockout second. As he gets more proficient with that timing, he can start increasing the speed until it eventually becomes just a normal split jerk. One of the major reasons for us putting our back foot down first is it gives us an anchor point of reference for where we are in space. If you put your front foot down first, you're more than likely going to press out the bar because you're trying to get some kind of platform to start pushing against. If you have a platform already with your back foot down, you can start to continue the lockout with your arms before you actually get your front foot down, which prevents you from pressing out the bar in the split. So if he's to put his front foot down first too aggressively, he's more than likely not going to lock out cleanly. A fourth tip is to recover properly. So when he lands in the split position, he's going to want to make sure that he recovers from that position properly. Dave's going to grab the bar, he's going to go into a jerk, split. His footwork is great here, he's in a solid position. But when he recovers from here, we want to make sure we have the correct order. So the first thing we need to do is move upward with both legs, then bring the front foot back a small step, and then bring the back foot forward to meet himself under the barbell. The key to recovering properly in the jerk is to make sure that you're not moving the barbell forward or back at all. So if he was to split here and then take one giant step forward, that bar is probably going to move forward a few inches, making it unstable. He might chase it around or miss. If he takes one huge step back, he's doing the same thing the opposite direction. So the key here is making sure that when we split, we take the time, bring the front foot back, then the back foot forward, everything stays under the barbell. One great tip for you guys to improve your split position and to make sure you're more stable there is every single jerk you do, pause for a few seconds before recovering. It doesn't take any extra energy and it gives you a little bit more practice and time under that load to get perfect positions there. So he's going to hold that 2 to 3 seconds, then recover every single time he does a jerk. Before he knows it, it'll become a habit to hold that split position perfectly and his recoveries will get that much easier. If you guys like that content, go ahead and check the link below for the snatch manual or any of our online coaching options. And don't forget to like and subscribe.